Bro.
Sasa huyo nani?
RIP that
Bro.
sikia mtu ana heal hapa. Thou shall not heal.
Nakutia nani? Rayo wewe ndio ulikuwa unanikutia.
Na nani huyo? Elton unacheza aje?
Wa bro 200 bro 200. Sasa imekata kutoka. Nakatanga kutoka ukikula 200 ndio. Bro kili yangu imeevaporate si fresh.
Imevaporiziwa, imezakiwa.
Bro imefanya sublimation.
Nimecrack Rayo.
Mimi mnanispray. Mimi niliwafanyia
Rayo ama Brayo, unajua sasa ni confusing sana.
Ski, mimi ni Rayo, and then tena Brayo ni Brayo.
Oh, Brayo ni wale sikuwa najua Brayo ni Brayo mse. Hai. Wow, anifundisha mse.
Aimbot activated. Walai kama Elton ataendelea hapa kutumia net. Naona kama atavunjika guu. Ambia Elton ni
Hapo Rayo.
Ebu nani Alex?
Alright, here's the heavyweight contender Francis Ngannou.
Ambia
He
Elton
has
akaendelea
challenged for
kutumia
UFC
net.
gold and learned a lot in that fight against Stipe Miocic, but for my money, this is the biggest power threat
It's unbelievable the amount of power that Francis Ngannou possesses. But as you said, he learned in the Miocic fight because how could he not
Mimi na
learn
hapun
it? He's
Elton hadi
only been fighting
analia.
for about 5-6 years. So this guy is truly a blank canvas. Every day he's getting better and better and better. And he's one of the guys that you can see that before long he will be wearing the UFC heavyweight title.
and he has certainly given back to his native
Hey,
camp.
me Elton na
The
push
Francis Ngannou Foundation, they have opened a gym over
Oh,
there.
to make it.
Ngannou still got a lot of work to do here in the octagon, and that effort continues in earnest here tonight.
Elton acha kutoroka na uko na
Kickboxer has come
heels.
into this division in some time, DC, and if we get a kickboxing match tonight, he ain't losing.
He is a championship level kickboxer, a guy that can stand in the pocket
Nende
and
muattack
trade
Rayo.
and kick and punch with
Ukiacha
anyone.
kuheal
He's
tutakuacha.
constantly throwing things from as close as
Nimeacha
you
Ambia
can get.
Elton
He's comfortable
hizo
throwing
hits
leg kicks.
zote
He
na
will try
bado
to
hujui
use your
kucheza.
body, but it's the aggressiveness and the
Ah,
ability
yes,
and
it
willingness
would.
to stand in the pocket and trade
Mwambie
that
hivyo.
makes him truly, truly special. I think that is what separates
Boko
kickboxing from
Haram
the high level
atakupanda juu.
everyone else.
He understands distance as well
But
as any
missed
striker in this
it,
division.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting This man is a... Fighting out of Paris, France, Francis the Predator Ngannou. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 10 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 247 pounds. Fighting out of Paris, France, Cyril Bangamakan.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
Ready. Ready to fight.
All right, so we got two classically trained strikers here. Any chance this fight actually goes to the ground?
This fight does not go to the ground. This one will be fought in the pocket. Two guys. Will stand in front of each other. They will trade punches. They will trade kicks. It's going to be a classic matchup that you normally see inside of a ring. We get it in the octagon tonight.
He comes through with a big knee. These guys throwing early.
Oh, dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh!
He has hurt.
Oh, he's unable to find the target with that uppercut. Ngannou gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Gotta shore up the defense here, though. Whoa! Diving punch lands.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground. Hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh! Huge right hand!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down.
He's a big knee! Oh!
Nice kick.
Oh!
What a fantastic...
Oh! Beautiful diving strike lands.
Now look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Oh, working hard to get back up again, and he's there. Oh! He's out!
He's done. He's done.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. Back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. All right, let's re-rack the highlight now, DC, and he's certainly going to enjoy watching this one back. The head kick was there early, was there often, and ultimately ended the night for his opponent.
He found a weakness in his opponent's game. The left kick, over and over, he was able to land it. And he was landing the strikes, too, with his hands, but ultimately it was the kick that was hidden behind the punch that finished the fight for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 47 seconds of the very first round.
These corporations
nobody tries to stop it. They'll get a copy, get you killed, you'll be a trending topic. A cog up in the wheel, a sacrifice to the cult of death being built.
Caught up in the matrix, virtual digital minds. We don't memorize phone numbers or directions when we drive. We don't even have to go shopping to get our food and buy things. We only push a button, we don't even have to try.
Can't even live. My Twitter feed with my deepest feelings and thoughts. My page is public, but my sense of conversation is blocked. I validate myself through followers just to feel important. Instead of living in the moment, I much rather record it. Nobody knows my first name, but know my Snapchat handle. I'm just a millennial trapped in social media standards.
C-O-N-S. I see oppression within an effort. C-O-N-S.
Advertisement revenue, everything that you consume, more for them, less for you. They do all the sorting, try to figure out ways to make you feel important, while they keep robbing you blind, hold extortion.
In some sense, that's the power of the internet. On the other hand, that's a perfect formula for the dark side.
This is our generation's form of nuclear power. How we deal with this will be the stuff of history.
It is a women's bantamweight showdown between Juliana Pena and Cris Cyborg. Well, she has been there, she has done that. Here's the former UFC women's featherweight champion, Cris Cyborg, and a lot of people are interested to see how this next... of her career materializes after that shocking result against Amanda Nunes not all that long ago.
A lot of people will look to see how she responds, because when you're as dominant as Cris Cyborg is and has been over the course of her career, you don't expect that result. But even in that fight, you saw that Cris Cyborg, even though she was not having the best of it, was still in there and engaging and willing to fight. How does she respond? She'll try to respond by going in there and not... Ready?
All right, so here we go with round one. There aren't many women in this division that can strike with her, but she's got to avoid that ground, I would think, too.
She has to, and I think you look back to fights like Ronda Rousey versus Amanda Nunes, right? Amanda Nunes versus Miesha Tate. Fighting these fantastic grapplers, Amanda always maintained distance until she had him hurt. So she needs to follow that game plan. She has to call on her inner lioness in her approach in this fight. When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land this beautiful punch to the head.
Man, her striking looks clean tonight, timing on point.
Her timing's on point, her accuracy's on point. She's very busy. She's in a good...
Pena's looking for that arm triangle.
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Getting tighter. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt taking on the decorated striker. Your thoughts on how this one might play?
I think you're going to see the striker fight at range. You're going to see her try to use her...
Oh! Well, she's up, but she looks hurt. Whoa!
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight.
DC, for my money, she's really timing her shots pretty well here tonight.
Her timing.
Pena gets the takedown. Now let's see what she can do with it. Man, she is just non-stop on the ground. Pena's looking for that arm triangle now.
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Nicely done. Cyborg gets up and decides to take this fight back to the feet, despite having a dominant position on the ground. Nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining. Right to side control, yep.
Oh, her ground and pound is on point here. She's made this a focus going in to make these strikes count. Certainly doing that tonight.
She's making each and every one of them count, doing a very, very good job of landing shots, landing them in combination, and making them all matter.
Oh, useful strike on the ground, that was. Oh, Pena's looking for an arm bar here.
Gotta be careful, arm bar.
It's the rider music all night when I'm rolling. Dirty, how many times you gon' play with death before you 30? But I'm chosen, so I'm rolling. With 11 on my closest on a mission to get rich like Danny Ocean, how we rolling. All through traffic with this mob apparatus. These people want me in the casket, still I'm rolling. I heard heaven got a place for me there, but I don't know if I'm going on. Smoking on Sequoia, running from a paranoia. Hollywood want me to come and live and die in California. I ain't going out like River Phoenix. I wanna enjoy all of the spoils. I'm a golden boy like Oscar De La Hoya. I'm a soldier, masked up like it's the end of October. Blowing Doja in the streets with Manny Frank down in the middle. I done told you. When it comes to beef and I ain't kosher, bought a Cobra just to keep you snakes closer. I can spy a motive, y'all can try and clone this. Get them lines quoted, but him and I know this. A lot of my opponents.
It is a women's bantamweight matchup between Raquel Pennington and Amanda Nunes. All right, so here's the two-division champion, Amanda the Lioness Nunes. There have been so many seminal moments in her career. She's just getting going, but hard to do better than that 51-second knockout of Chris Cyborg back at UFC 232.
It was absolutely amazing to watch Amanda Nunes just wash out Chris Cyborg, the most dominant female fighter we had ever seen. But when you look back, turn the page a little bit to some of the wins that she has. Knocking out Ronda Rousey in the first round, brutalizing Miesha Tate, beating Valentina Shevchenko twice. It's just a laundry list of some of the biggest names that the UFC has ever seen, and Amanda Nunes has dispatched those names.
It is as good a legacy as the women's MMA game has had or maybe will ever have, and Amanda Nunes will try to add to it here in a matter of months. Well, drillers make killers, and nobody works her takedowns harder than this young woman. She has become a force in this division, and even though the opposition oftentimes knows what's coming, no one's able to stop that shot.
Nobody's able to stop that takedown attempt. No one's able to stop that single leg. She said in the fighter meetings, I have drilled that takedown 5,000 times. Amazing. Over and over, I hit a single leg. Every day of the week, I hit at least 30 single legs. I'm like, look, is wrestling practice every day? She goes, no. I just want to make sure that I have a skill that is so dominant that no matter how much you practice it, you are not practicing it enough to stop me from taking you down with it. It is truly crazy to watch her approach to getting that single leg off.
And her ability to get her opponents off balance in a mixed martial arts setting as
You ready to fight? You ready?
If I make another wish, I'll wish for a wish for you.
For you. Hey.
1, 2.
ECAD, you heard of these lads, it's the myth, how we made a grip, never rode true to the Cadillac, I had to contract L's on a quick. Finally the money up and print on the kid and the planet hit skids. Living in a valley of flames like I win. Skyline of blaze and a Bob Ross pick. You don't want to acknowledge I'm wrong, give a shit, never nine. You can talk to me fun when I'm gone. Bad news bearing along with big claws, trying to hold our whole lives in his paws and applaud. Swear to goddamn the whole city I make a romance hard. We got scars for hearts, shit for eyes, baby living in a one chance lot. So I stick to the art. Oh my god, hold some mag, cash it back, running through dead zone, hope it don't crash. Tennis song, bring it up fast. Be along, I'm a home that I can and then dash. Y'all got another planet on stash. Far from the fact that the flames of our trash. That is not still, it is ash. And you gotta know the past, gotta rap. It's a lover gone mad, but I promise.
Baby, if I had another chance, I would give another chance to you. Put the brass on the magic lamps, damn near up through. Spit wish after wish after wish after wish, and the chances are that none are coming true.
Amazing, ain't it, how we made it and didn't fake it. Life's a disguise, the truth is butt naked. Used to be a time I see it and I say it. Now I understand that woke folks is playing. Ain't no revolution, it's televised and digitized. You've been hypnotized and Twitterized by silly guys. Cues to the evening news, make sure you ill-advised. Got you celebrating the generators of genocide. Any good deed is pummel, punished, and penalized. Rulers of the world is sliced it up like a dinner pie. Race in a nation told you to identify. Take false pride and warfare incentivized. That me and my tribe, we on the ill vibe. We accept the role of the villains cause we've been villainized. Stomp to the dirt of the earth, we still will arise. Terror don't let me alone as I solidify. This is like the ill, with a license to kill. This is with an attitude of Beverly Hills. Heavy bill with a pocket full of treasures we build. Got a fire hot temper, find it hard to chill. I'm a lifetime member. Me and Jamie verse Shaw with a knife in the must. Bad tombstones read, they were nothing.
Please say that shit again, Mike.
Nothing with. What?
What is perfect, not me, I've been overworking for weeks. I go home and purchase some things that I know will not fill my needs. Have a dose of what I've achieved and get lonesome and I critique who I am and what I believe make up standards too high to reach. Untrained animal off the leash, I'm in panic, but yet relieved. Brought your hammock that hang with me, grab a hatchet, cut down your tree like a mannequin that can speak. What I have in store is unique, I just mop the floors with them C's. I can't stop until things are clean. I'm in amateurs, what you think? So you stand there in disbelief till I dislocate both your feet. That's what happens, you step to me. Not too graphic, but not PG. Lots of action in every scene. I'm kidnapping all of your dreams. Hold them hostage and watch them scream. Rap aside, I am what I advertise. Don't matter, you put it, we live, then we have to die. You might hate it, but you can't deny. See, everything that I've been doing got me looking like a mastermind. It's so game, but I vandalize it. I do what you fantasize. And took a vision of my dreams and I found a better way that I can make it. I've been looking, think I'm really about to maximize it. These bullets form in my mind, they come out my mouth. For anyone out there doubting, I acting mouthy. Forget what you heard about me, I've been astounding. Something for you thinking you might run circles round me. Yeah, ain't this all I ever wanted? That's a fact, no, that's a lie. No, I'm confused, yeah, I got problems, what's the use? Yeah, let's be honest, screws are loose, I need them tighten, not amuse. Yeah, look what I did, brought you something, hope you like it. So precise, the floating nice, it's so productive, stop you whining. Back in style like I was vinyl, I make songs that they go viral. Something's off if I go idle, been so long, yeah, okay, I know. Take your shoes off, you're in my home. You got fans, but not like I do. Yeah, thankful I try to be, can't contain what's inside of me. They don't like the sight of me, cause I lack in compliancy. I question what I can see if you're not playing my CD. No expiring, I'll decide when I think it's my time to leave. Yeah, cause they won't retire me, it inspires me to be inspiring. When I'm low, I feel like I'm spiraling. Pushing forward, look, I can't ignore it. There ain't no I in team, but drop the TNA. Sometimes if I'm being honest, feels like it's only me. No defeat, notably, but I have it right if you're quoting me. Write my name on your hit list, it might be the last time you wrote something. Rip that cocky smile right off your face for thinking you're close to me. Grab a can of gasoline, light it all over your self-esteem. Selfishly watching y'all helplessly pretend you're on my planet. Shoot you out of the sky like your punch. Lines you would not, landing gun, jamming, reaching your mouth and rip out your tongue. After tongue, lashing, I hand them out like pamphlets in church. Pastors, show up to my funeral.
Ntakula yes udah. Kasi tunakula.
Fans at, oh Lord, they know me so well. They know I'm not in that casket trash. Bag is probably buried somewhere full of my ashes. Music superb, playing with words, play with my nerves. They gon' have a list of issues long as my shirts. Very absurd, very disturbed. Stare at the earth like this is not the place I was birthed. Real scary, carry the verse while I'm wearing my merch, stomping on your arrogant turf. Sit back and observe, nah, I like to actually work. This life's so unpredictable, it just keeps pitching me curves. I take a swing, I hate the things that make me feel like I'm dirt. I patiently been waiting, please, I think it's time for my turn. My expertise are melodies, they talk to me when I'm hurt. Just let me be, eventually, someday they'll see what I'm worth. I cross my I's and dot my T's, it makes no sense, but I've learned. Normal to you is not to me, the outcast finally returns.
You're a monster. I can swallow a bottle of alcohol in her. Feel like Godzilla. Better hit the deck like the car dealer. My whole squad's in here walking around the party. A cross between a zombie apocalypse and Bobby the Brain Heenan, which is probably the same reason I wrestle with mania shadies in this bitch. I'm posse up. Consider it to cost me a costly mistake if they sleeping on me. The hoes better get insomnia. ADHD hydroxy cut. Pass the capacity. In AA with an AK melee, finna set it like a play date. Better vacate, retreat like a vacate Mayday. This beat is Craig Ray Ray J H A H A H A. Laughing all the way to the bank. I spray flames they cannot tame or placate the monster.
You get in my way, I'ma feed you to the monster. I'm normal during the day, but at night turn to a monster. When the moon shines like ice road truckers, I look like a villain out of those blockbusters. To the fire, spit a monster. Blood on the dance floor, Louis V carpet. Fire, up to the fire. Monster, blood on the dance floor, Louis V. I'm just a product of the cricket onyx. Told him Nick the had him just appalled. Did so many things that pissed him off. It's impossible to list them all. And in the midst of all this, I'm in a mental hospital with a crystal ball, trying to see what I still be like this tomorrow. Whisper dog voices, whisper my fist is. The song they go ballistic on you, just for the pistol on the guy with the missile launcher. You can tell a bitch go off like a fifth of vodka when you twist the top of the bottle. I'm a monster. You get him.
Alienda kama ako macho huko Dika. Oh, sahi ako macho. Analia.
It is a women's match between Ronda Rousey and Amanda Nunes. right, so here she is, two-division UFC champion Amanda Nunes. And ice water in her veins doesn't even begin to describe it. There's just something about Amanda Nunes on fight night, whether she's staring across at Ronda Rousey or Chris Cyborg, it doesn't seem to matter. She puts the focus on her, and skill for skill, she might be the best in the world.
And it comes from that, right, John? Because what intimidates you when you've stood across from the biggest stars the sport has to offer? She goes out there with an idea of how she's going to approach the fight, regardless of the opponent. And in most cases, she is approaching these fights with one thing on her mind, and that's brutality. And you watch that in her finishes. She demolished Ronda Rousey. She busted up Miesha Tate and then knocked out Chris Cyborg. Amanda Nunes is a savage.
We always talk about MMA being the fastest growing sport in the world. Women's MMA might be the fastest growing sport in the world, and no one has been a bigger beneficiary, of course, than one Amanda Nunes. All right, so here she is, United States Olympic medalist, former UFC women's bantamweight champion, and Hall of Famer Ronda Rousey. You can't tell the history of women in mixed martial arts without starting with Ronda.
It has to start with Ronda Rousey, because her first UFC fight against Liz Carmouche back in Anaheim was truly, truly amazing. They went out there, they put on a great show. Ronda ended it in the most patented way. It had to end with an armbar. Ronda got it at the end of the first round. The crowd went crazy, and you understood at that moment if Ronda was a star prior, she was going to the moon after that night in Anaheim, and that's exactly what she did.
She really has had a profound impact on American culture. Halloween rolls around every year. Ronda Rousey's are everywhere. You can't effectively put into words her contribution to mixed martial arts, and of course tonight she will try to add to her legacy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 21 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Amanda the Lioness Nunes. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a judo fighter, holding a professional record of 12 wins, 2 losses. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Venice Beach, California, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Rowdy Ronda Rousey!
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch left, do it now, go back to your corner. You ready? You ready?
Well, this fight sold out in a blink, and it is now underway. The rematch between Ronda Rousey and Amanda Nunes. The odds were wrong that Ronda would come back, and even longer that when she did come back, she would face the Lioness Amanda Nunes.
And the odds favor Amanda Nunes in a way that we never thought Ronda Rousey would be viewed. So she's got some work to do, because not only is Amanda a dominant fighter, but the profile of Amanda Nunes has been raised much more than it was the first time they fought.
All right, yeah.
Back to the feet now. Well, clearly she wanted to get this fight to the ground to try to fatigue the striker early. Mission accomplished so far. Mission accomplished. Even her team couldn't have imagined that it would work so early in the fight. Great timing on that takedown. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
Well, maybe some panic setting in for her opponent as she continues to land with the ground and pound.
She cannot deal with the pressure of the top fighter. She's so good at finding her strikes.
Well, Rousey's looking for an arm bar here.
An attacking arm bar.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
It's in there deep. There you go.
Well, this fight sold out in a blink, and it is now underway. The rematch between Ronda Rousey and Amanda Nunes. The odds were long that Ronda would come back. Oh! Well, back to her feet here, but man, is she hurt. Not there.
Ooh, what a punch.
Oh! Huge right hand!
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish the fight. An uppercut landed.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Wow! How good is her movement here on the ground, right? Shades of Ray Borg just transitioning so well. Rousey's looking to lock up an arm bar here.
Attacking arm bar.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. It is a women's bantamweight showdown between Ronda Rousey and Amanda Nunes. All right, so here's the two-division champion, Amanda the Lioness Nunes. There have been so many seminal moments in her career. She's just getting going, but hard to do better than that 51-second knockout of Cris Cyborg back at UFC 232.
It was absolutely amazing to watch Amanda Nunes just wash out Cris Cyborg, the most dominant female fighter we had ever seen. But when you look back, turn the page a little bit to some of the wins that she has. Knocking out Ronda Rousey in the first round, brutalizing Miesha Tate, beating Valentina Shevchenko twice. It's just a laundry list of some of the biggest names that the UFC has ever seen, and Amanda Nunes has dispatched those names.
It is as good a legacy as the women's MMA game has had or maybe will ever have, and Amanda Nunes will try to add to it here in a matter of moments. All right, so here's the all-time great, the UFC Hall of Famer, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. Of course, she took part in the first women's fight in UFC history back at UFC 157, went on to fame and fortune, her legacy as well established as any woman in the game.
I met Ronda Rousey back at the Olympics in 2008. As a young girl, became an Olympic bronze medalist. That was unheard of for someone to do that. And she took that star power and that ability to grapple and applied it right to a mixed martial arts career, where she not only captured the UFC title, but also defended it on a number of occasions with her patented armbar. Every time Ronda fought, people tuned in, they loved it, it was always exciting.
And some wondered if she would ever make this walk again. Well, here is Ronda Rousey back in this arena, and if her pre-fight talk is any indication, she's got a point to prove here tonight. All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. The American is 28. The Brazilian is 32. The rest of the numbers are nearly identical. All right, now to get us started with the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 21 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Ready.
All right, so here we go, folks. Yes, Ronda Rousey is back as round 1 of the rematch with Amanda Nunes is now underway. It's been all title fights for Rousey in the UFC, and farm life was getting old. She's back in the big show team.
She's back because she's a person that loves to have something to try to accomplish. She has a mountain to try to climb to change the result of the first fight. Amanda Nunes ensures that nothing will be different.
Nunes has got the clinch here. Big knee lands there. Oh, straight right. I'm not sure there's... Oh! Huge right hand!
You can never know what you're going to see with this young lady. Oh! Is she going to finish the fight?
Gets up again here, but hurting.
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. So 28 total strikes have landed for the Lioness Amanda Nunes. Rousey gets in the clinch yet again.
Right hand punch.
They continue to exchange. Oh, that's a good right hand. All right, so Amanda Nunes getting off here again as usual. Really as well-rounded a fighter as we have in the men's or the women's game here in 2020.
Yeah, regardless of gender, right? Regardless of gender, Amanda Nunes stands among the best in pound for pound in the entire UFC. Nice kick.
Well, she's so cold.
She is such a diverse striker that oh!
Oh, you can feel the breeze there. Swing and a miss by Rousey.
Oh, beautiful level change.
And they both stand up. And they separate. Nunes' lower jaw does not.
Unbelievable.
Not sure she could have drawn it up much better. Just a beautiful strike to end the fight for her opponent, who candidly may not have even seen that flush shot coming. So this is exactly the way she drew it up. She told us during fight week that she had to find a way to finish this fight, to send a message to the rest of this division. Message sent. Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 13 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Amanda Lioness of the Ring, Nunes.
Well, you see the raw emotions and the happiness out of her and her corner. What a result here tonight as she gets it done by knockout.
I mean, she could not have imagined that it would go this well. I know she said it would happen, but when it does, I mean, it's joy. It's joy like nothing you've ever felt before. You don't expect it.
So focused for the day that I blow this open. Money like hocus pocus at the club with a bunch of brokers. Also, I can poke the broke bitch. Hang eyes, trap. Put you all over my Snapchat. Damn that, so fat. Gotta get you home like stat. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight.
It is a heavyweight collision between Alistair Overeem and Francis Ngannou. Well, DC, you may want to retire before this guy becomes the #1 heavyweight contender. Francis Ngannou, the power threat, born in Cameroon, raised in France, and he's carved out quite a nice niche here thus far in the UFC.
Yes, he has. He's a very scary fighter. But
Ready.
All right, so they met for the first time. It was December of 2017 at UFC 218 in Detroit. Francis Ngannou with one of the greater highlight reel knockouts in UFC heavyweight history. Your thoughts on what adjustments Alistair Overeem needs to make tonight?
Alistair needs to be a little more cautious in his approach. Overeem is used to being the bully. What he learned on that night against Ngannou, it only takes one, and the lights go out. It does not matter how great a kickboxer you are if you are knocked out unconscious. Very, very careful in his approach to fighting Ngannou the second time.
Combination lands for him. He is really putting his strikes together tonight.
I mean, he's feeling himself tonight, John. He's doing a great job of putting everything together.
Oh! Well, perhaps it's... Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Trying to stay in this fight. Oh, he might be out. Oh!
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
All right, so collar tie now.
Way to mix it up. Huge elbow lands in the clinch.
30 total strikes have now landed. Overeem gets the takedown. All right, side control now. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by the Predator, Francis Ngannou. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're... Oh, he's hurt!
He's gotten hurt here.
Boom! Big jab.
So fighter a little bit stunned, holding on to him now, not doing a ton, just looking to recover. Oh, and he lands a punch there. Good connection by him on that.
Great connect, so fast, so accurate. And watch the ability to land anywhere. You don't know when that leg kicks from.
And both guys really throwing with authority. "45 seconds remain in the round." Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
Nice punch there by the Predator, Francis Ngannou. Inside leg kick is there by Overeem. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, nice combination here on the feet. That will set up the takedown. All right, well, the crowd enjoyed those 5 minutes. DC, take us through some of the highlights from that previous round.
Face punching at its best. He loaded it up, he threw it straight, threw it long, and over, that punch found the target. It allowed him to really dictate the pace of that round.
All right, here we go with round 2. Alistair Overeem and the Predator, Francis Ngannou.
Ooh, big shot land.
Punch coming, it's blocked. And he landed the right hand there.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
And they separate. All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on beat street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Ngannou's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you got to find times to try to preserve that energy and get yourself back to a place where you can actually dole out some damage.
Yeah, you got to get out to space, find places to rest. Oh!
Starting. Oh! Thus far, 81 total strikes have landed for Francis Ngannou. Well, and in terms of the efficiency on the feet, landing with 36% accuracy here thus far again. Strike over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful leather change, making the people go low to right over the top with that beautiful overhand straight punch. Now he's on top of him looking for a finish. And you hear the call.
Referee has seen enough. TKO.
He mercifully stopped the fight. A great stoppage and a great performance by this young man.
So a massive TKO win for him here tonight. He put it all together, near perfect execution, and he gets one of the bigger wins of his UFC career. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Contest at 3 minutes, 14 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Francis